So, when do you want me to tell the story about my dump, or?
Perfect timing, Parlock. Perfect fucking timing.
I know. It was a bit like an earthquake. It rumbled the earth.
Jesus Christ. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Superman47, your host of the Checkpoint Podcast. As you can see, what?
I hope no one heard that. I was just readjusting my microphone. It was just falling off. Don't mind. I was trying to do it quietly. Then I was just thinking you probably just like a. So that went well.
As you can see, one of our guests is out of action. We don't know where SayintheDragon is. If you find him, please send word to Superman47 at Superman47.
He's in like a meat locker somewhere.
Yes, please help us find our dragon. He's missing and we don't know where he is.
Oh, do we have to get like crying interviews and press releases and stuff?
You know what we need? We need freaking Sarah McLachlan. You know you know who I'm talking about.
No, but you attempting that name was funny.
Shut up. OT, you know who I'm talking about, right? The sad lady who sings.
You turn on the TV and she's like, "Hi, I'm here to ruin your day," and she shows you a bunch of pictures of sad animals. Yeah.
What? Is this a thing?
It's
Yeah.
a thing.
Have I found my new favourite TV show? What's her name? Sarah McLachlan. I love sad people.
It's not a TV show. It's just the worst 30 seconds of your life. Periodically.
I've just found a singer from Canada, which I'm going to assume isn't that.
No, it's her. That's the worst part.
Is it?
Yeah, she decided to do an animal rights commercial.
Oh, it's one of them. I thought it was like, right, here, wake up everyone, time to get a bit sad.
Yeah.
Well, as my unofficial co-host, we have Joe Parlock, writer extraordinaire.
Hello, everybody.
And we have OT from HeyOT6, a very, very good Twitch streamer.
Oh, hi. I'm me.
And we should have SayintheDragon here, but he's kind of passed out, I think. Or missing.
Yeah, he's just... Well, we're going to find out he's like dangling over the edge of a cliff on like a twig or something.
He's like, where
like,
is
he's got
everyone?
127 hours on us.
Oh god. Welcome to the Checkpoint Podcast. The background is brought to you by Hacksaw Unit. It's a very new, very, very lovely background. I like it a lot.
I like how his name's bigger than ours.
What? Okay, maybe it is. Is it? I can't tell.
It just has more capital
It is.
letters, which makes it look bigger.
I want all mine in all caps.
I can do that.
Make it so, Q.
Jesus Christ. You prima donnas. There.
It's not my podcast, I don't have to give a shit.
There. Happy.
Oh, well, I have to wait for Twitch to update. Perfect! Joe Parlockle. I have assumed my final form.
You've gone Super Saiyan.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so before the podcast, I showed Parlock this very, very interesting YouTube video.
It's a lady going loco about really shit chicken nuggets. They're not even that good. I don't understand.
You know what? When people want chicken nuggets, when people want their non-foods, they're gonna get their non-foods.
I want my processed chicken feet, and I want them now.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast.
Saying
Hey,
that chicken
Zach.
feet at McDonald's is probably a bit of a compliment. You're lucky there's any chicken in those things.
Actually, a friend of mine did a protein extraction on a chicken nugget. Found it was less than 5% chicken, or less than 5% actual protein. Well, I say actual protein, but like meat animal protein.
What's the other 95% ghost protein?
I don't know. That's the thing. He was only extracting to look for actual chicken meat because that's what he was looking for, right? 5%.
Yeah, but what if you did that on an actual chicken?
I think it'd be a bit more than 5%. And considering chicken
you tried
nuggets, huh?
Have you tried it? Have you just got a live chicken and extracted the protein?
No.
Well, how can you be sure? This isn't a very scientific thing going on here, Vin.
That's true. That's true. I should have ran the control. I should have grabbed a chicken, lysed all of the cells, ran it through like multiple reactions.
Exactly. Like, you need to set that fucker on fire and see how much protein there is.
Welcome to the Checkpoint Podcast, where we talk about mutilating chickens in the name of science.
Favorite part of my day. Even the blood.
Oh my... Wait, what?
I like how HeyOT6 is already just checked out. Maybe Saiyn had the right idea.
I'm honestly just thinking about how I think 5% is a little bit generous for the protein content. I'm pretty sure it's less.
Damn.
Like 1%. Hey, Deso.
Damn.
Ooh.
He does.
Gonna have McDonald's suing you.
He does. You do have the most scientific avatar. I mean, you have an
Goggles and
actual...
everything.
You have an actual freaking beaker.
I didn't make that though, just saying. Someone made that for me. I can't take credit for that.
Oh.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I just like the cloud of death
Yeah,
rising.
that's a very accurate cloud of death. No, you
That is
joke.
what science is. You just summon death itself.
You joke, but like the grad student who works in my orgo lab actually had a glass funnel explode in his hands.
Ow.
Yeah, he was fine though. He was fine, but it was
He was fine.
He was fine.
And then you dealt with it.
Yeah, and then he got fucking chewed out. Holy crap.
Oh god. I remember at school, we had the little rubber clamps which you held the test tubes over the Bunsen burners. Except I was a bit of an idiot and I overshot it. About 5 minutes later, we all had to evacuate the classroom because it was just full of the smell of melted burning rubber. Because I'd melted half the clamp onto a test tube.
Oh shit.
It was brilliant. It was like, they didn't think, oh, let's just open a window. It was, no, let's evacuate the entire room.
Well,
And we had a teacher who liked to just set off the fire alarm so we didn't have to teach.
oh, well. Okay.
That's why I do science good.
Alright.
Oh, science.
Science stories.
Pictures of planets and quotes from Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's all science is, really, at heart.
Yeah, no, it's true. Neil deGrasse
There's
Tyson.
no actual work going into it. You're just blowing shit up.
Well, come on, that's part of the fun.
It's like biology, you blow an animal up. Chemistry, you blow a chemical up. Physics, you blow a planet up. Psychology, you blow your goddamn mind up. I don't know what other sciences there are.
Geology, you blow up a mountain with dynamite.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oceanography, you blow a whale up.
Oh, wait. You say that.
Like that one in Thailand.
No, not just in Thailand. I think it was off the coast of Canada. There was a whale that died on the beach. Okay? The problem with having whales die on the beach is that when they decompose, all those gases build up in their body, right? And the whale gets super bloated, and you can't approach it because it could explode any second, and whale guts will just go flying everywhere.
That happened on a busy road in Thailand. Like, they were trying to transport this whale to get rid of it, and it got onto like a really busy road during like rush hour, and people were walking around, and something bumped this whale, and it exploded, and they had to like close off the entire street because it was just covered in blood and guts, and it was amazing.
I think, yeah. In my story, there was a small village nearby where the whale died, and for some reason, like, some villagers thought it'd be a good idea to toss sticks of dynamite at it.
Oh, that is how you do science.
I don't see a problem with that at all, actually.
I think being in the like,
That needs to be the new mode in the next Call of Duty game, where one team has to escort a dead whale to an area to make it explode. God, Treyarch, hire me. Making better shit than your alien modes. Like, Nazi zombies, aliens, dead whale. Just saying.
Meanwhile, the other team is armed with like sticks of dynamite that they just toss at it, like hoping it explodes.
Yeah, they have to try and blow up the whale before it gets to the end.
Yeah. Oh my god. You know what?
John.
I would play that. OT, would you play that game?
Awesome.
You know, I've been playing a lot of asymmetrical multiplayer games, and I think yes. Yes. Dynamite versus whale. Call of Duty.
You just play as a stick of dynamite.
Ramirez!
Oh my
use
god!
this cake to blow up this whale!
Call of Duty Modern Whalefare.
Oh no. We're done.
Oh my god.
Boom!
Call of Duty Black Orcas.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Was it? It's advanced whale fare.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whale tested.
I don't know what other Call of Duty game. Wales at War. World at Wales. Call of Duty Wales. It's like Attack on Titan. The grammar doesn't need to make sense.
Attack on Wales. Oh.
Wales on Titan.
Whales on Titan. That actually sounds scarier than actual Titans. Like, Titan-mounted whales.
It's like a blue whale with a 3D gear.
Oh my god. Oh, there should be a mod to play that.
Oh my god.
Oh my... Yes.
I want it so bad.
Yes.
I think it's the first time we've mentioned video games since we started this podcast, and it's already about whales.
Well, we did start with you. Actually, the very first words of this podcast were you talking about your dump.
It was a very relaxing and relieving dump. Thank you.
Really? Because earlier you said it was quite explosive.
Yeah, but like, that's why it was good. I've run out.
I should never ever drink water while Parlock is talking. Ever.
Like, I run out of words.
You've almost killed me more times than not.
Perfect. One day I'll succeed. And then this podcast is mine.
And just
Perfect.
murder me. Dude,
Someone's eating lunch.
there is no mercy on this podcast. If you're looking for mercy, you haven't been paying attention.
I just realized you did make his name all caps.
I did.
It does look bigger.
Do you want me to make yours look bigger too?
No, I'm pretty happy with the size of mine.
Okay.
Actually, could you capitalize the H? Thanks.
just make the base a bit bigger. You'll be happy.
You just gotta make the Z's take up the entire bottom of the screen.
See, I would too. Boom.
It's
Delay is
taken me
real.
this long to make sure that you've actually spelled extraordinaire right. I think you have.
I did. I googled that shit.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying because part of what I do kind of expects me to be able to spell, but I really fucking can't. I'm just sat there thinking, is that right? Is that I should know this, but I have no idea. But it is, so well done.
Originally, I thought it had 2 R's at the end, but then I googled it, and Google Correct said 1 R. So okay, I'll listen to you.
I was
Google.
trying to figure out whether it actually had an A in it or not.
It does have an A. Extraordinaire.
Extra.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's an A in the air bit, but I wasn't sure about the extra bit. Although it was just extra. But no.
Something
This
video
is some
games.
great podcast hosting you're doing here, Vin.
Something
Real
video
good
games.
job hosting this. Like, you're really steering this ship real well here, buddy.
Something
You're proper
video games.
You're piloting this train real good.
Your broken grammar's breaking my brain, damn it.
You're really driving this dinghy. Good job.
Hey, don't touch my dinghy. Alright?
Is your dinghy inflatable?
Oh.
I think I want us to talk about E3, Vin. They've mentioned it a few times.
Alright. Enough.
You know, Mr. Host.
I will put my dinghy away.
Oh.
Alright,
No one's
so
do that.
E3.
I've put mine away now.
There.
E3 was a thing.
E3. Yeah, killjoys. We'll talk about actual shit.
God, they're just.
Ugh.
We want a real podcast. It's like, well, go listen to fucking Giant Bomb. Kids. Who even likes video games? I don't.
Alright, so E3 memorable moments. What do you think, Parlock? You were up for a fair amount of that. So I mean, feel free to post links to your articles.
I did like. Oh god. Okay, so for anyone who like just doesn't know who I am, which I'm expecting to be everybody, because
dude, it says it right underneath your name, writer extraordinaire.
Yeah. I know, but that is incredibly non-specific. That could be fan fiction for all you know. Basically, yeah, here's my Yoshi Fat Fair fan fiction. But no, seriously, I do.
Wait, can you actually post that?
Let me just write it. I did make a promise that once I got to $100 on Patreon, I was going to write Fred Flintstone and George Jetson's smut fan fiction. And I hit it, and then I went back below it. So I'm thinking, I can hold that off for a little bit longer. But anyway, yeah. So I do news for Destructoid.com in the morning as the UK stuff, and this is my first E3 as a news writing person. And basically, all that happened was I got lumped with writing because it's just like luck of the draw. We all had like an order we had to write new stuff in, and of course like in the Bethesda one I got to write up Battleborn. Was it Battleborn? Battlecry, sorry, which looks absolutely shite. And while I was writing that up, I missed the Dishonored 2 trailer. In the E3 one, I was writing up about Pele and fucking FIFA, and
Pele!
I missed the Chris Edge Catalyst trailer. Pele!
How many people in that audience actually knew who the fuck Pele was?
I'm surprised I fucking knew who Pele was. That was. I thought that was going to be the worst conference there, and then Square Enix happened.
Oh my god.
I don't know how they made Just Cause 3 look so boring.
That was so just no. All the entire Square Enix thing was so awkward.
It was just, here is our game. You play games. Here's a man in a mask. Now let's go back to the games.
Who was
Here's
that?
Kingdom Hearts 3 games.
Who
I
was?
think my bet's either on Matsuhiro Sakurai or oh my god, I need to quit the world because I've forgotten the name completely. Metal Gear Solid guy. Shit.
Kojima?
Kojima, yeah, that's the one. Oh god, I completely. Yeah, I think it's Kojima or Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro sharing a suit.
All three of them? Just
Yeah, it's
squash
just all
into
three of them sharing the same. You lift it off, and it's like a weird amalgam of all three of their faces silently screaming.
That's actually more horrifying than I expect Silent Hills to be, if it ever sees the light of day.
Yeah, but they clap adorably. Did you see how that Superman was clapping?
They clap
was like
almost psychotically, actually.
It was like a walrus at the zoo when they made them clap. It was like that.
It was actually a walrus in that suit.
It was. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Alright,
But
OT.
yeah, Square Enix was wank.
Square Enix was wank from Parlock. OT, memorable moments from E3.
I wasn't able to watch the whole thing, but I watched the Nintendo conference. I watched clips of the Square Enix one because I wasn't working that day. And then I watched the PC Gamer one, which was also day 9, which was pretty sweet. I'm not sure if it counts as part of the conference, but everything kind of happened at the same time. But honestly, I kind of loved the Nintendo World Championships, which technically was a Nintendo E3 thing because it was at the same time.
Yeah.
But that was really sick to see that many people come together for that kind of event. Like I don't think I'll ever forget that until the next one, you know. Yeah, fucking Cosmo, right? Congratulations. That's nuts.
It was a surprising, because usually E3 just sort of happens and everyone sort of gets caught out. But that was a really, really nice start to E3, the World Championship.
And it was clever marketing by Nintendo too, because it was an outrageously amazing way to unveil their next game, Mario Maker. And I went out and bought a Wii U just because of that. I mean, and like they announced soon after that, oh, by the way, guys, we're making a new console, Nintendo NX, which is coming out soon. But I didn't even feel regret because I was so excited to play Mario Maker on the Wii U.
I've been tempted to get a Wii U for Splatoon, but I don't know.
Are you good at shooting games?
No.
You should get Splatoon. Kappa.
It's like, what would I would get, I've got a DS for Smash, I'd get a Wii U for Splatoon, and then, like, there's no other games worth getting on Wii U, so that'd be a waste of time. Yeah.
One thing I just did not. One moment that really stood out to me was the transition from Unraveled to frickin' Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
That was... Oh, he was so adorable, the Unraveled guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the saviour we all needed, really, after half an hour of bloody sports games.
You can tell that he was scared out of his mind. Like, he seemed so nervous, but he was so enthusiastic about Unravel. And then, like, there was a moment of silence and appreciation, and then all of a sudden, like, Danger Zone starts playing, and then this, like, dude in a zombie outfit comes out, starts dancing, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
But the thing is, we all know what really won the EA conference there was the Minions free-to-play mobile game.
Hang on.
The thing we had to sit through for a good 10 minutes of them explaining was these fucking Minions games.
Hang on. I'm going to find that trailer. Here we go. Meet frickin' Phil. Oh my god. Oh, it's awful.
Oh god, yeah, he was called Phil.
He was called Phil.
Banana monstrosity. Oh my god.
Oh.
Phil, what? Can we just launch minions out of the CEO of EA's ass into the center of the sun forever? It doesn't need to
Forever
stop.
and ever.
Amen.
Oh god. All right. Let's hang on. I want to get this. I want to get this video up so that everyone can also cringe at it with us. Because this is the E3 trailer for the Minions mobile game.
I don't think I've seen this.
No. Okay.
So you guys are gonna get a live reaction right now.
You're in for a treat.
Oh my god. Right, just to set the scene, we'd sat through a good half an hour of various sports game bits of bullshit. And we were all just like, just give us Mirror's Edge, give us something good. And then they showed, I think they just showed Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and then they're like, now for our next game, let's talk about mobile. And the entire collective world just ditched.
Seriously, that was her exact words. Like, let's talk about mobile games. Let's not.
Let's just, gouge my eyes out while we're at it.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the audio, but we're gonna play the video. And I think this is just the trailer, like the cinematic trailer, quote unquote cinematic, because it's a fucking mobile game. Alright.
Oh my god, they should have had a Pele Minion mobile game.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
So, all the game is just how long you can scream Pele into the phone. It's like cookie clicker, but with screaming.
Oh god.
God.
Oh, so these are the Despicable Me minions?
Yes.
Okay. I've never seen the movie, so I always see them though.
Yeah. And they made a mobile game.
What is it, like Angry Birds then, or where you launch them?
No, it's
it's more like The Sims.
Yeah, it's Sims. Like a Sims Resort kind of game. Except for mobile.
Basically, all it is imagine tearing your fingernails dipping into lemon juice. Someone died.
Sorry, my headset fell off. It totally didn't fall off my chair either.
Nice.
God, why would I ever do that?
Nice work, buddy.
Not as nice as this game trailer, though. I mean, wow.
Oh my god.
Minions Paradise.
Like, the thing EA don't get is that just because it's E3 doesn't mean that you need to focus on your best-selling games, because technically FIFA and the sports games are their moneymakers, really. But nobody watching E3 gives a flying fuck about them. So just give us the stuff like Mass Effect and Mirror's Edge.
Does that work?
Doi.
Mirror's Edge was looking pretty good. But you have some issues with that, don't you?
It looks... Basically, all my issues come from the fact of how much I've played the first game. Because there's no game that I know as well as I do Mirror's Edge. I could play that entire game in my head. I know it like the back of my fucking hand. So watching that small bit of gameplay we saw for Catalyst, it's just like, oh no. They've completely missed the point of what made the first game so good. But I think it's also going to be good on its own merits. I think I just have to forget that it's Mirror's Edge. And it should be alright.
Behold, Minions Mobile gameplay.
Oh.
Fuck me so
Oh, this changes everything. I want this now. Yes. Oh, yeah, give that minion a drink. Oh, yeah, just walk away. Oh, I want this game. Oh, look at it. Oh, yeah, coconuts in the mouth. That's hilarious.
There's a weapons depot. Why the fuck would you have a weapon? Oh my god.
Introducing Minions Levolution.
Yeah,
I swear to god, if one of the minions say I didn't ask for this, I will just reply, you know what? I didn't fucking ask for this either. Why do you exist? Oh my god.
I never asked for this. Fucking minions!
Paradise.
Just fire them into the surface of the sun. Tear the flesh from my bones. For I want to suffer this no more.
Oh, good God. Good God, minions. Minions,
Just-
why?
EA, just stop it. Just stop it.
So, any games you are looking forward to from EA? Or not just from EA, but from like E3 in general?
Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm.
Dishonored 2. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Cuphead.
What was that last one?
Cuphead. Have you not seen that?
It's
No.
really cool if you haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
If you like old
Right.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it's
So-
like the old Betty Boop cartoons from the 30s.
Am I
So
looking-
cool.
Am I looking for gameplay or trailer?
I haven't seen footage for it in like over a year though, but I'm sure they
They
posted
showed
something.
some. Yeah,
Oh.
they showed some more at E3.
Thank you, Parlock.
But it looks so cool.
May contain content inappropriate for children.
It
Sign
really
me
doesn't.
up. It doesn't?
It's like they say it may contain content, but it's like when they say may this time, they actually mean that doesn't. But it's like it's coming out next year, so we still got ages to wait. But it looks so good.
Well, okay then.
Oh, yeah, it's basically like it's like a 2D shooter Mega Man-y type thing, but it's all done like 1930s cartoons, and it looks fucking gorgeous. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
No. I heard you guys on Twitter just exploding about it. I was like, I missed it because I was in lab. Cuphead and Mudman. Whoa! What the?
Right?
This is like classic animations when it wasn't for children.
Yeah. It's proper Betty Boop style of animation.
Yeah,
I love it.
This is for animation basically for adults, which is how it was back in the very, very early days when they had just comical cartoon violence that was completely insane. Oh my... Is that a deal with the devil he made? Oh shit. Oh, Skeleton Bobby Arbitrate! Fuck yes! Holy shit! Coming in 1936 plus 80 years. Nice! Oh,
I cannot wait for that.
Shit, that looks good! Oh my god! Oh my god, that looks amazing.
I know.
Is it just
I
for...
can't- that-
Okay.
no, it's going to be on PC as well.
Oh, if it's on PC.
And
Yeah, it's coming to PC.
PS4, I think, as well.
Perfect.
Oh no, it's an Xbox One console exclusive, which means it's going to be on PC as well.
Oh.
So, sorry, PS4.
Well, PS4
Literally
has,
everyone but you.
has like plenty of exclusives.
It's got Destiny. Ooh.
It's also got Horizon Zero Dawn.
I still haven't seen that. I see everyone talking about it. I think I fell asleep.
You probably did. It was actually that one was actually pretty late in their game. OT, have you seen it?
Who's being arrested by the police right now?
Vin.
Just making sure. Okay, sorry, what was the question? The siren was distracting me.
Oh my god, this is a long trailer.
It's 6 minutes, so we have a fair amount of time to just talk about it. I'm getting it set up on stream right now.
Whoa, this looks cool.
Hush. Hush.
I don't need to work with your organisation. This looks rad. It's like robots and shit.
It's like Robo Dinos, yes.
Oh my god. Holy tits, that is amazing.
Okay, we have it up. Go! Go, go, go!
Oh my god, they're talking about that new Metroid game with the stupid petition.
Let's see. Do.
Like,
Wait,
they
what?
announced this, they announced a new Metroid game for the 3DS, Metroid Prime Freedom Force, something like that. But apparently loads of people didn't like it because it doesn't look much like Metroid. So people have started a petition wanting it to be cancelled. It's like, just don't buy it.
Why? Yeah, why? Why would you do that?
Like, by the time they're showing it to you, they probably plugged so much money into it, cancelling it now would be worse than not releasing it. So, just don't buy it.
But anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn is currently up on the screen. This is a PS4 exclusive.
Oh, it's got plant Dinobots.
So apparently, like, something happens to the world as we know it, and suddenly, robot dinosaurs.
Suddenly, just fair enough.
Yeah, this looks good.
It looks really good. Oh man,
I'm getting more than a bit of a Last of Us vibe from this.
It's like The Last of Us plus a couple 100,000 years.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I would not be surprised if someone made a fanfic, universe
crossover
tie-in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks amazing though. And apparently this was filmed using like in-game graphics. So this is in-engine.
It's using the same engine as that Killzone game on the PS4, but like a really advanced version of it. It's like Brother Bear with robots. I love it.
The dreads are amazing. Oh my god. Whoo, man. It feels like someone basically took actual concept art and said, fuck it, we'll put it the whole thing, line for line into the game.
It looks so good. This is like what Tomb Raider was trying to be, and then it went shit.
I hope the combat's good though.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
I love robots. I love games with robots.
Robot dinosaurs. Oh my god.
Oh my god, take me now. I'm at your mercy. She looks like the one from Heavenly Blade.
She does. The hair is what does it for me. Except she's wearing more clothes and doesn't have a giant soul-sucking blade attached to her back.
Heavenly Sword, sorry, not Heavenly Blade. 3.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to put my finger on it, Const. I'm definitely getting Turok feels.
How Turok should have been?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. It's like they have robot antelopes. This reminds me of that that Dexter's Laboratory episode where they have a bunch of cavemen trapped in Dexter's lab and they're like hunting down robot animals and trying to eat them. That's what this sort of reminds me of. Like they
Oh, this is so cool.
Is that a robot dinosaur? Oh my god. That has a friggin' rocket launcher attached to its back? Bullshit.
But the thing is, this is the only way they could get dinosaurs and people together in one game without nerds going, well, actually, they weren't around at the same time, so...
And actually, they're feathered, But,
fuck you now, these are robots, mate. You can
these are robot dinosaurs. Oh my god, this is amazing. You have special arrows. And
like, now that I've seen this, I'm probably going to get a PS4 for this.
I know. I was debating getting an Xbox One, but I might just get the PS4.
I was debating getting an Xbox One, and then they went and announced Killer Instinct's coming to PC, and it's like, well, good job, Xbox One. I don't need you now.
Yeah, Zach, it's kind of like Zoids and Shadow of the Colossus had a baby.
Zoids. Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh Oh, it looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, they are. This has to be fairly far in development as well for them to be showing so much.
I would imagine they're almost done. Like they're at least in the final phase of development.
Have they got a release date for this?
Well, you're further ahead in the trailer than we are. I thought the restraint technique was really cool. When did you say?
2016.
2016? Next year.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, do you guys think that PS4 is starting to hit the limits of its technology, or
No way.
no?
No.
No
Absolutely
way.
not.
Have you, like the comparisons between, because by now in the previous generation we were getting stuff like Time Shift and BioShock 1. And as you compare BioShock 1 to something like The Last of Us, there is no way we're anywhere near done with this tech yet.
Yeah, I remember the first couple of games that came out on 360, everything looked like it was made out of plastic. And it was
Yeah,
weird.
like cameo elements of power.
Yeah. Or Perfect Dark Zero.
Viva Pinata was a couple of years later.
Yeah.
But I want a new Viva Pinata game.
That's
I
well.
want a new Viva Pinata game. They announced they're gonna do that rare collection bullshit, but I just want a new Viva Pinata for PC. Oh man. But nah, PS4's nowhere near done yet. Like Wii U, maybe. I think now that because the Wii U's basically on par with like the 360. So maybe, but like actual consoles, now way.
Is Saiyan still asleep? I haven't seen him tweet at all.
But yeah, no, I have to agree because I mean the PS4, you can see it looking at the PS3, PS2, PS1. They really seem to focus on putting out this beefy hardware at a high price, but the thing is, people buy them knowing that the consoles are going to last a while. And Nintendo's strategy is they focus more on gameplay gimmicks, for a lack of a better word, and they ride the console out for however long that they can. I think
How long has the Wii U been out, by the way?
like only 2 years, and I think they've come to realize that the type of gameplay stuff they wanted to put out for the Wii U isn't going to work for them because no developers want to start up, and because it's really built for, like, from what I see, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like asymmetrical type gameplay. Because the thing is, they have like the Wii U controller where you can have one player doing one thing and then all the other players doing stuff related to the TV, but that goes against how games traditionally have been made in multiplayer.
So I haven't played console games in.
What was your last console?
My last console was an Xbox 360.
Okay.
And I have not played it since I started university in 2008.
Okay.
So it's been 7 years since I've touched a console.
Wow. So you missed about 5 years worth of 360 games.
Yep. And all of the Xbox One, all the PS4, PS3, I haven't touched it in 7 years. So forgive me if I'm a bit behind and don't have much to add to the conversation.
You're not alone. Sorry, that was my leather chair squeaking.
But
we're gonna see more of the NX next year, probably. It's like we've been hearing little things about it, but
yeah, they haven't announced specifically what makes it Nintendo unique.
No, I don't know what their gimmick for it's gonna be.
Whatever happened?
I got a 3DS recently, and it just I don't like it much.
Whatever happened to the Steam box? Is that still a thing?
They're coming out. They're coming out.
The pre-orders are up now.
Oh
You
my
can order
God.
one now. they're about $500. You also have the Steam Link, which is $50, as well as the Steam controller. Link. I'm thinking of just the Steam controller, just to say I have one.
I'm tempted to get a Steam Link and attach it to my telly so I can lie on my bed and play my Steam games.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's perfect.
And it's like they are really cheap as well. Like the controller, I'm not sure about. I'm probably gonna go with the new Xbox One pad, but the actual Link itself is pretty cheap.
Well, yeah, considering what you would have to pay to accomplish the same thing otherwise. Either another keyboard, a mouse, outrageously long cable, or a wireless video solution, and those things aren't cheap. Or just build another computer, you know. And as long as you're not sharing that computer with anyone else, it works fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's like, I've got a tablet which I use to stream games to it sometimes, but it would be nice to be able to just run it to a telly.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at what the Steam Link is right now. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
It's literally just
like a little
video input box. Output box, rather.
Oh, someone's awake. But, okay.
Have we got to say it?
I think we do.
Finally. About time.
Like, speaking of hell, it's about time. How have you been? I think you said, Parlock, that you were excited for BlizzCon.
Oh, yeah.
So you're finally playing Blizzard games. How's that treating you?
So yesterday, after literally years, I finally caved and bought World of Warcraft. And I've got like Warlords of Draenor. I've got the level 90 boost ready to go when I've got the hang of it and I've played the stuff. I'm playing Hearthstone. I'm playing Heroes of the Storm, and it's like I just kind of want BlizzCon now because I can finally like understand what the fuck they're talking about. I'm surprised for a game that's 11 years old. World of Warcraft is still fun.
It is for newer players, but it is not so much for players that have been around since the beginning. Because they've been there to track all the changes, and they've pretty much burnt through all the content. But for new players, yeah, World of Warcraft is incredibly, incredibly welcoming.
Yeah, it's like it hasn't aged. I mean, like compared to games like Guild Wars 2 and Neverwinter, yeah, it's sort of moved. MMOs have sort of moved on a bit, but compared to like all the World of Warcraft clones out there, World of Warcraft itself still does stand up to them, which is kind of neat.
Or all of the Asian, like Korean Mabinogi type games. Like I think Terra is an Asian game.
It is.
Terra's Korean, but it's like it's more Guild Warsy, Neverwintery than World of Warcrafty.
Oh, okay. I've never played.
It's got like full aim. You have to aim, and it's got action combat stuff.
The action combat in Terra is pretty cool. But I mean, World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XI were the first games that would actually change the way MMOs are played, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So
I completely forgot about that.
Hmm?
I completely forgot about Final Fantasy XI.
Well, I mean, because the thing is, I don't know. I think World of Warcraft was more accessible to people compared to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I played a month of Final Fantasy 14, and I didn't understand a single bit of that. Like, I had no idea what I was doing at all with Final Fantasy 14, and then the new expansion for that's just come out as well.
Yep.
Heaven's Sword.
There's definitely a learning curve to 14. But I mean, it's definitely telling that games today still take mechanics that Blizzard introduced in WoW.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, I feel like they're both based off the same basic model, but there are some key differences between even 14 and World of Warcraft. Well, for one thing, World of Warcraft seems very more geared towards endgame content than 14 is. Like 14, as far as I can see, there's no speed leveling, I want to say, like there is in World of Warcraft. Or am I wrong?
Power leveling.
Power leveling. That's it.
I can tell you as a person who's played way too much Final Fantasy 14. Oh, hey, Sayin, what's up? That there's actually a lot of endgame in 14. But I mean, the thing about 14 versus WoW is that the big draw is you get to see characters in the other games that they've made come into the game. Like, people like WoW because you see other Blizzard characters in that game, i.e. the Warcraft series and the heroes in the story.
Yeah.
And 14, you'll actually see characters from the other Final Fantasy games in the game, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the thing that put me off of Final Fantasy 14 bit was I just couldn't get to grips with the map at all. Like, it would say
The
go
map
here,
blows.
and it's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I've got no idea where I'm going in it.
Okay, Sayin is ready to join the call, so I'm about to add him in right now.
About damn time. God.
Okay, so now we can finally remove all the markers from his face.
Oh, do we have to stop chatting shit about Sayin now?
Aww. What's up, dudes? Yeah, it's not every day. Not every day I sleep through like 3 alarms and then wake up and then jump 3 or 5 feet in the air, hit my head on the ceiling. So, what's up?
I think we tweeted at you. I think everyone tweeted at you to wake up.
There were a lot. Yeah, I did wake up and see that, and so I don't mean to interrupt, but like, what's going on?
Called it. Fucking called it.
Nice.
I was honestly worried that I told you the wrong time and that I'd said 3 p.m. West Coast and that you showed up here at like 6 p.m. Like, where's everyone?
Oh my gosh, I've done that before. It's scary. But no, you gotta get the right time. Don't worry.
Yeah, we were just talking about Blizzard and MMOs. And apparently, yes, you missed the talk of explosive pooping and explosive whales.
Oh my gosh.
You basically just missed a lot of explosions, really.
That's a travesty to miss. Alright. Cool, though. I'll live with that for now.
But, yeah, we were just talking about, like, expectations for Blizzard, and I was hoping to transition into BlizzCon.
Ooh.
Yeah. OT and Sayin, do either of you two play Blizzard products?
I used to be very big into World of Warcraft up until about Wrath of the Lich King, that expansion in particular, and I kind of did fall out of it for a long time. And I also played a bit of StarCraft. I don't currently play them, but I do keep an eye on them here and there.
Cool. What about you, OT?
So I played World of Warcraft from levels 1 to 21 in about a weekend and told myself that I would never play the game again because I was afraid of how addicted I would become to it. So I stopped. But other than that, I played StarCraft and Warcraft 3. Those games to completion, and that's about it. But not enough to really follow BlizzCon. Yeah.
Alright. When is BlizzCon 2015? It doesn't say. Wait, I think I did. I'm just blind.
I remember when I was blind once.
They've already sold the tickets for BlizzCon.
Yeah, it's sold out.
It's really popular, for sure.
Oh, it's November 6th and 7th.
Oh, okay. Alright, thank you, Parlock. So, Blizz and Heroes of the Storm. Don't forget that from Kate. Right.
Yeah, Heroes of the Storm is pretty good.
I enjoy it.
Okay, so, Saiyan, have you tried Heroes of the Storm or no?
I've not personally played it, but I have been keeping up with a lot of people are very interested in MMOs, like to or not MMOs, but MOBAs. I like to ask them, their opinions on games that are coming out, and I've heard from a lot of people who especially particularly big in League, that they've absolutely just adored it because it's much simpler and it's more objective based rather than like push farming and killing and such. It's more objective based. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I actually talked to another YouTuber. He plays League of Legends a lot. He actually doesn't like Heroes of the Storm because everyone levels at the same rate. Basically, there's no chance to be like the lone wolf hero type.
There's a lot of people who don't like the shared XP system in Heroes, especially a lot of the people who've played more traditional MOBAs like Dota or League.
Yeah, Heroes of the Storm seems like the MMO which appeals to people who are really bad at MOBAs, like me.
I mean,
I'm awful.
you really can't like lump them together like that though, because from what I've seen, because I've played a good amount of League and a fair amount of Dota, and I like Heroes of the Storm, but to me it's kind of like comparing, say, like Quake, Call of Duty, and Battlefield. They all play very differently, but they're all first-person shooters. You know?
Yeah.
They're all for different people, you know.
Yeah, I think Heroes of the Storm is probably my favourite out of the three, just because I cannot keep track of items, and Heroes gets rid of that completely, which is nice.
Yeah.
But I can see why people who prefer that more tactical, strategic stuff would get turned off of it quickly.
The thing I like about Heroes of the Storm is actually the team fights. I like the coordination that's required, and I played a couple games of League of Legends, but one thing I noticed is that people gravitate more naturally towards team battles in Heroes of the Storm as compared to LoL. Like LoL, you get maybe two people catch one off guard, but in Heroes, it's much more common to have like 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 fights.
That's actually really cool.
I like that because everyone uses all their abilities and the screen is just a hot mess, special effects flying everywhere, and people pop all their ultimates, and it's just insane. It's a visual feast, I want to say.
That's a beautiful way of putting it.
I have to second that. That was very beautiful.
Boom, drop the mic. Visual feast.
Boom, done. Blizzard, hire him. We got your new advertising guy.
I swear I won't be like Hannibal. I swear. But
Oh dear.
what? I like
dear.
Heroes.
I'd have to say, if I were to get into MOBAs, that would be probably the one I would play. Specifically for a lot of the simplified reasons, that would probably be the first one that I really take some steps into. That, and I adore a lot of the, Blizzard-related characters that they've masterfully put together to fight off. Like, you never would have thought, like, what's Diablo versus, one of the, or Kate from StarCraft. I mean, like, all of these different things, like, what?
It's Blizzard's fan service.
It is. It really is.
Like, when I first saw Heroes of the Storm being announced, first thought in my mind, that's fan service. You know it is. You clever bastards.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fan service.
I'm not complaining about Nova's costumes, just saying. Superb.
The costumes are hilarious. Oh my good grief. There's one costume for the character Stitches, which is basically he replaces the sickle with a plastic shovel. It's basically Stitches at the beach.
Oh my gosh.
And he's wearing like a gigantic rubber pony ring. Like
Hold on, let me go get this game real quick.
Fans are oh my god, Prison Tychus. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, that is very much fan service.
There's this one.
Oh my god! I found the stitches thing.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, Candy King Mirrodin. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very tasty in that picture. To say the least.
I like his beard. I don't know why.
His beard is so pink.
It looks like soft serve ice cream hanging from his chin.
Yeah, with like giant sprinkles on it.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god. But my favorite costume has to be the Anubarak ladybug, that where if you pick the pink color, the ladybug spots turn into hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm. It's like, and then MOBAs get us into this whole like, oh, these skins are so nice, they're $10.
I mean, that's how they kind of have to do it.
Yeah, I know.
It's the ultimate part of it. At least it's cosmetics, and they're not saying, "Hey, look, you can purchase a giant laser gun for every single fight ever," which is nice. Cosmetics I'm cool with, but giant laser guns are kind of strong, you know.
Wasn't there actually a wasn't there like a game that did that?
There's been a few. I don't know them off the top of my head, but I actually have experienced that in a game several times, and it's just like, oh my god.
Christ, Parlock.
Don't mind me. You carry on talking about your MOBAs.
Meanwhile, you post images of just hot men at the beach.
Your words, not mine. Oh, Infinite Crisis. Oh, that game was a shit show.
Oh.
Wait, what happened with Infinite Crisis?
Yeah.
It was open for all of 5 minutes and it shut down.
Why?
Ow.
What happened?
Because no one played it. They're like, let's make a MOBA with all the DC characters and do zero advertising, zero patching. It'll totally become the next esport. And 5 minutes later, they realised they need money to run it, so they decided to shut it down. I think it had about 3 months of being active.
Whoa.
Insane.
Oh, that's sad.
Because I remember the beta for that. I know a few people who played that and really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then there's open and closed. Oh my god.
What was the EA one? Was it Dawn?
Dawngate.
Dawngate.
Also,
yeah, that one was. That one didn't
recipes.
finish.
It's really unfortunate because it got finished, but then they just decided this isn't as profitable as we'd liked it to be. So it was still profitable, but they were just like, we want to put our money towards like another project like FIFA
or Minions, the mobile game.
Exactly.
I'd play that game.
Because Minions, the mobile game, is infinitely more profitable than a MOBA about DC characters. Oh my god.
Someone in the chat saying they'd rather have a game where you can just buy all of them at once. And you can do that in Smite, I know. You can just buy everyone.
Yeah, they have the All Gods pack, which I actually have that in Smite, and it's really, really useful. You get all of the gods as they're released as well.
Yeah.
So it's a really good value.
So that's basically like a season pass?
Yeah.
Right?
Kind
of. But it lasts forever.
Okay.
Or at least until Hi-Res get bored and abandon that like they did with Tribes of Sand, but I didn't say that.
So it's like a lifetime membership, really, for one price. You know, you don't pay it month. Do you pay a month? I don't think you do. You just pay it once.
How much is it?
Yeah, it's a one. I think it's like $40.
See, that kind of makes me scratch my head though, from like a business perspective, because like, then aren't you also possibly decreasing the funds used to make the skins long term?
Technically, yes and no, because when you get the pack, I think you just unlock the base version of every unit. You don't get all of their various skins, and then what you do is you have like the coin system they have where you buy the skins separately, and that allows you to say, oh, I have this god, he's brand new, but I don't have his extra skin, so let me go throw $5 at this game real quick.
And you can buy it with in-game currency then, as well.
Yeah, you
right?
buy the in-game currency, and then you
Okay.
use the currency to buy the thing.
Well, I mean,
But
like
the thing is-
accumulated in-game currency, like kind of like League does, where you get
Oh,
points.
some you
oh
can,
yeah, you
some
can
you
buy
can't.
gods
Hang on,
with.
what were you saying,
coins.
Parlock?
No, it's alright. It's just like basically like the whole point behind it is because so few people actually buy stuff in free-to-play games. A lot of people could still buy this pack, and they would still be making more money than they would if people just bought the gods individually. Because nobody buys stuff in free-to-play games. Well, that's why
a
they're
good
doing
point.
it.
That's a good point as well.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. For example, like a lot of people just earn their gods by playing games and collecting the in-game currency.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I did.
It just because I think because like the whole point of free to play games is you want to get the whales again with the whales. You want to get those people who just spend a lot of money, and having this sort of thing is basically pay now, you get everything, but then you'll want to buy the skins later on because you're already invested because you've already bought everything. So it's basically a become a whale kit for high res.
That's so clever, though. I mean, when you really think about it, that is so clever because you create that investment, and then people want to play it more because they already are invested in it. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they tried to do it. Tried to send, and I bought that one because I'm an idiot. And then tried to send went away. So it's a good idea, but I ain't falling for it again, mate.
You've been burned once too many times.
Yes.
Speaking of MOBA games, Gigantic looks cool. What did you guys think of the E3 trailer for Gigantic?
I did. Oh, wasn't that the game with the giant things on both sides, like the giants, and you had to kill the giant? It wasn't like you kill
You
the
could
next
say they're gigantic.
Oh snap! I get it now. Whoa!
Oh, Saiyan. That's yes. It's a very apt way of putting it, actually. Perfect.
I love the art style. I just watched the trailer. The art style they portrayed in the announcement actually did look really. It was kind of soft and cute. You know, I could probably play that, and I wouldn't be like harshly offended on the eyes at all. I mean, everything looks adorable. Like I'd want to hug everything.
I really like the character designs. They all look so cool.
Absolutely.
Motiga did a great job with the character design and the set design. Actually, it's a MOBA, but it's a I don't know. They market it
It's
as
like Smite
yeah.
in that it's not top down. It's not based off an RTS. It's based off of a third person shooter.
Would you say it's like a cell shaded art look? Yeah,
It's
maybe.
Almost, but not really. It's weird.
It's cartoony.
Yeah, Saiyin's right. This is way easier on the eyes than Smite is, to be very honest with you.
Oh yeah,
Everything's
definitely.
just so smooth. Like the
Yeah, it's got a lot
coloring.
of flat colouring.
Yeah. Taito and his little rabbit mouse thingy.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the whole. It's going to be Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive when they're running beta on Windows 7 and onwards at the moment. So it's like, well, we know it's going to run on that, so why are you making it Windows 10 exclusive? I don't really get it.
That's a weird thing for me. I don't know.
When is Windows 10 due, by the way?
29th of July?
I don't.
Windows 7 Master Race.
I will be using Windows 7 until it is impossible to use Windows 7, just like it was for XP for me.
I'm updating to 10.
Are you?
Yeah, because I'm bored of Windows 7.
I'm thinking like I don't particularly trust it at least until it's gone through some usage. Like I'm not gonna trust it until it's gone through some usage. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm going to wait a few days just to make sure it's not like, oh, by the way, Microsoft have installed all of this shit on you. But I want to upgrade it sooner rather than later.
I think that's a good decision.
Yeah, that's a very prudent decision. Yeah, they had another trailer that one show.
Hmm?
This is the PAX East trailer.
Oh, PAX.
Yeah, PAX.
Ew. Gross. You got PAX on my computer, bro.
He was gonna get the PAX Pox, dude.
Oh God.
That stuff is no joke, just saying.
No, it's legit. Scared.
Oh god, I'm doing Eurogamer this year, and I remember last year when I went to Resd, it was lethal after that. So this is gonna be fun this year.
Well, think about it. You stick X amount of people. They're basically like incubators for viruses, right? All in cramped, like hot, sweaty rooms, and just let them stew.
It sounds bad, but there is a reason. There's a stereotype about gamers not having great hygiene. Like,
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
there's always that one who can smell from across the convention hall over everyone else.
Shit.
I went to one convention a couple of years ago called GemuCon, and it got cancelled in the second year because it turned out it was a complete nut scam. But I got stuck in a lift with someone who'd easily gone for at least a week without like deodorant or having a bath or anything, and this was on the first day of the convention. And it was either I kill myself or I kill him. We're not both getting out of this lift alive. It was just the worst experience in my life.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so sorry.
And for another stereotype I don't particularly want to invoke, he was wearing a My Little Pony t-shirt.
Stereotypes are powerful.
Oh my God.
I did have the 1,000-pound stare after that. Just no. So, if you ever go to conventions, I don't give a shit how little you bathe or shower or whatever at home. That doesn't matter to me. But fucking do it every day while you're at a convention for everybody else's sake, please.
Convention hygiene. Very,
I
very
hugged a lot of
important.
people. I hugged a lot of people in the last convention I went to, and I only hugged them if they passed the smell test. So, yeah, if you want hugs, you better smell nice.
Just oh my god, it's not difficult. It's really like, again, you could not have a bath for 6 months while you're at home, and I wouldn't give a shit. But if you're at a convention, goddamn, do it every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? I'm okay with not going to conventions.
I really thought you were going to say, you know what, I'm okay with not showering. That was what I was saying.
Just let your natural musk and develop the convention hall.
This is my life's goal.
No, fucking shower. Fucking shower, you animals. But no, I'm very okay with not going to conventions. Because
They're fun. They are fun. It's just, Jesus, people. Rub some water on your body, please, just once in your life.
Vigorously.
With soap.
Soap, yeah, please. It's true. So
It's worse when you're stuck in a line with them for 3 hours.
oh my god. Well, okay, I've never been to a convention, but
We
how
need
is
to
the
change this.
how is
Sorry.
the like the air conditioning room temperature? Like, does it really get
Not-
like hot and sweaty or?
It
depends.
didn't at Rest.
It really depends on the convention center, I would think, more than anything. Especially places that are really, really big and open. It can be hard to, ventilate all of that sometimes. Like, I know at Comic-Con it's pretty well aired out, from what I've heard. PAX Prime was down at the Seattle Convention Center last year, and will be again this year, but they had really, really good AC. It was really, really, really nice air. But the problem is when you have that many bodies in one place, it does just generate heat. So if you're moving around a lot, you will absolutely sweat, and you got to be careful with that, because that's how a lot of the PAX Pox spreads. So really, there you go.
It depends on what you do too. Like, the majority of my con experience is at PAX East, and there's a huge open floor with a gigantic ceiling, and it doesn't get hot there. But in the rooms where they hold the panels, which are very small rooms filled with lots of people,
Oh, yeah.
then it gets really smelly really fast.
Yeah, and if there's any in convention like parties or raves or anything, just don't bother. It's just a
Avoid?
putrid hellhole of stank.
Okay.
Just I went to the rave at GemuCon. It's the first rave I've ever been to. There were like 15 people in there, not a lot of people at all. Oh my god, it stank. It reeked, and it was a fairly big room. So I think that brony might have been in there.
Honestly, the worst part of someone being smelly is when you walk into a room and you don't see them, but you can tell they've been there.
Oh god,
Because
they leave their mark.
the smell just stays behind.
They have like wavy green lines over their heads.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob with Patrick eating the special salad or whatever.
But
or no,
he has
maybe it was
no
SpongeBob
nose.
who did that. Yeah.
Yeah, he has no nose, so he doesn't smell it. He's like, "What's wrong with you people? I'm great." And I think that's also the thing too, because a lot of people become so desensitized to their own hygienic.
Failures.
Yes, that's the word. That they probably don't notice it when they go into a crowded room and they're just like, "Ew, everyone else here stinks. What's going on?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not that. It's like it happens to everybody at some point in their life, like whatever. But it's not difficult at a convention if you're in a hotel room. Just each night, just very quick, or in the morning before you go out, just scrub it up. You're good to go. It's
You'll
not
feel
rocket
better
surgery.
for it. You'll feel
Yeah,
better.
rocket
Hot,
surgery.
hot shower, you'll feel great.
It's just oh dear me.
So,
I like when I went to go play Alien Isolation at Res, there was someone like that in there, and it was like, that is probably grosser than the actual aliens. So thanks for that. Really adding to my experience.
incredible.
Oh,
But yeah, I
Exactly.
would like to
workers.
ask a question, if I may.
what's up?
So, because I know the topic we were just talking about previously was MOBAs, and now we're talking a little bit about conventions. I was kind of curious what your thoughts were on, how like League of Legends, for example, or Dota too, has these big, large-scale tournaments at these events, and you have all the people hanging out there. So obviously, showering ties into it. Please shower if you attend these events. But I do feel like I was kind of curious about that because I know these big MOBA tournaments are going on. It's really raising a lot of money, and there's huge reward pools. So, I mean, what are your thoughts for this kind of stuff?
Tournaments. As in tying in the tournaments with the convention, or
Yeah.
or just having a large collection of tournament players in general.
I guess mostly just around the idea of the way these tournaments are finding a place. How they have these big gaming conventions, they have a lot of people there to watch these events. But what if they were taken into a different environment? Would they still do as well, do you think? Do you still think they would be relevant?
Oh, I actually imagine that's why the games plan tournaments around major conventions, because A, you're getting people into into the seats, basically. You have the population there for the viewers because they're already there for the convention. But if you were to have it as its own separate event, I imagine it wouldn't be as successful. And we are also coming up on 2 hours here. Are you either of you two good to go for a bit? Either of you three good to go for a bit longer, or should we?
Yeah,
I'll be here as
I'm
long as you
alright.
need me.
I'm
Alright.
cool.
OT
I'm cool. I don't have anything really to do tonight until 7. So
until
7 Eastern, and it's like 4 whatever. Done. Those next 2 numbers are on my clock. I can't read them from here. Oh,
Okay.
4:36. Yeah.
Okay, so how about we take a break here and we'll come back to some viewer questions, possibly.
Can I say my piece about the tournaments?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, I just want to say I think they would be successful either way. I look at the LCS and that's just nuts. People going, worlds and stadiums full of people. Like, I don't think it's just camera tricks. I think there are actually that many people there. I could be wrong. But
It's Photoshop.
yeah, and it's all Photoshop or after really bad After Effects. But
Oh.
no, I think the tournaments are really cool, and you know, maybe I'm biased. I like League, I like the LCS. My girlfriend's into it, and we plan on going to the tournaments. But the other thing too, I've noticed, and I've noticed this at PAX East, but Riot has a booth at most gaming conventions, and that, with the exception of the Twitch booth, is where I see a lot of people. Like, everyone is coming to this gaming convention to watch something they normally already watch at home. You know, and they're all in front of the Riot booth going crazy over these matches. It's pretty crazy, because I didn't really get into League until like a year ago, and before I was like, what the hell are they? Why are they standing there? There's a new game right next to them. You know, but yeah, I think it would be successful either way. Especially on its own, I would still go to it if I cared about the esport, of course. And I hate that word esport, but it's an event that a competitive event that I'm interested in watching. You know.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting.
Very interesting points. Parlock, do you have anything to weigh in on the issue?
Really, the only thing is I think it's going to start separating away from big conventions like PAX and E3 and stuff, because it's like, oh my god, I had the word in my head about a second ago and I've completely forgotten. The big fighting game one, which I really should know. Oh, son of a bitch, what's it called? Anyway, the big fighting game one.
Evo?
That one is completely set. Evo, yeah, that's the one. Thanks. Sorry, I had it. I was planning what to say, and it just completely went. Yeah, Evo. That isn't connected to any convention. It's just Evo is the convention, and I think stuff like the International and the LCS are going to sort of follow suit in that way. But I think the big difference is because MOBAs are so huge as individual games, you're not going to have, like with Evo, where it's just the fighting game thing. You're going to have, here's the League thing, here's the Dota thing, here's the Heroes of the Storm thing, as separate events, which is kind of interesting.
It really is to me. It really is to me.
Yeah, I'm more in Evo than I like fighting games more than I like MOBAs, but it is interesting to see just how big MOBAs are going with their esports.
Absolutely. Thank you guys very much for kind of answering. I was really curious.
Okay. On that note, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be back soon for questions and answers, and we'll also talk a little bit about the Steam sale, any games that have stood out to us during the sale, and anything we're looking forward to in terms of current events. All right. We will be back in about 10.
Awesome.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Woo, woo, woo.
What? What? No awkward conversation starter?
No, I'm the professional here.
He says. Okay, current topics are gonna be Steam summer sales. How much money have you guys blown so far? Or not?
I'm not good at sales.
I bought 2 things, and they were both gifts for the people. Other than that, I bought nothing. Oh no, I bought Dragon's Lair, and that was like £2. It's a rule.
It is a rule.
Really breaking them out.
It's not that good of a Steam summer sale, is it?
It's really not. The problem is they're using the slots on the daily sale for stuff which hasn't gone on a deeper discount for a lot of them. It's like, in the first few days of the sale, a lot of the Valve games weren't actually going for bigger discounts, but they were still taking up slots.
On the daily.
And it's just...
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about, like, putting major AAA games that are normally 10% off on, like, say, 15 or 20% off and labeling that as a daily deal?
I'm kind of...
depends on how new the game is.
I will say, yeah. If the game's super, super, super new, like it released within the past, 5 months, it's probably still not going to be in shouldn't really be like 80% off, because to me that says, oh, it's a bad game. If it was that early and then it's already that cheap, it's like, oh.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat 10, relatively recent, within release April 13th. It was on 10%, now it's just on 25% sale. So that's okay?
I think that'd be alright with me, yeah.
I think that's fair. I mean, they need to make their money back somehow.
That's,
you know,
that's true.
Whether it's a good or a bad game, they got to make that money back they put into it.
Oh my god. Wasn't there a whole thing about like publishers upping prices artificially?
Yes.
Kind
and I can
of.
talk a little bit about that too.
It was more of a misunderstanding from what I read afterwards.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Basically what it was is, particularly with Grand Theft Auto 5, in the UK at least, instead of putting that on sale, they made a whole new pack with with Grand Theft Auto 5 and one of their shark card things for the online mode. And they set that price when it was discounted to pretty much the exact same price as the core game.
Mm-hmm.
So they could say there was a sale, because technically there is, but really there wasn't.
I can buy a
And that pissed a
$60
lot of people
game.
off.
It's 25% off for $60. Yeah. That really was what it was. And I saw that with a few other games on the sale as well, but it's again the artificial inflation, and then saying, hey, look guys, it's a sale, even though we deflated the inflation. You're getting more out of it. Haha. But no. Not really. Because you couldn't buy just the game on sale. You had to buy that pack. They actually like changed that a little bit. It was weird.
I think Arkham Knight also did something like that, where the game itself is not on sale. It's $60 flat. But if you buy Arkham Knight Premium, which includes the season pass, which is $40, you get 10% off. So you're paying $90 for a game and a $40 season pass.
And the thing is, if there's any game, because I think at least at some point in America, the Wolfenstein: The New Order, that one did increase its price apparently.
That one did.
And it's like that, yeah. And it's like, I don't think they did in the UK, but at least in the UK, under our advertising laws, something has to be on sale for a steady price for 28 days before it goes on sale. So you can't put up the price and then do that, because that's illegal. So I think they've been doing a lot of different sales for the UK because of that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets better because the shark card is a consumable. That package effectively subverted the new Steam refund system.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they made it so the game wasn't refundable for the sale.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wait, they can do that legally?
If they have the card in there, it's just the loophole of the system currently.
Because they have the right to stop selling a certain version of their game. It's just unfortunate that was their response, and inadvertently made it look like they were raising their price artificially. Really, they just wanted to keep the money in their pockets as a result.
Wow. That's...
Yeah.
But
yeah, the sale's been not great for a lot of shady shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
But what about games that have gone on sale? Any games that you guys would have liked to see on sale or on at least a greater discount?
There actually have been a couple I was looking at that I'm like, on the daily deal specifically there, I'm like, well, this isn't, 80% off. This is like 15%. I would have bought that if it were cheaper. And I mean, it's exactly what we were talking about a little bit earlier. There actually were a few where I'm like, I would have gotten that, but now I'm not going to do it because it's not going to go cheaper,
Yeah, I know a lot of people are complaining that Dark Souls 2 didn't go on a daily, because a lot of people were expecting that too, and then it didn't. And I know a lot of people are upset about that. And I wanted Stranded Deep to go on a bigger discount, but that was one of the ones where when it took a daily slot, it didn't take a bigger discount.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm not buying that for that. Otherwise, I would have bought it on day one. So no.
Yeah, Stranded Deep is another one of those that's sitting on a daily deal yesterday, I think it was, at 34%.
Yeah, and it's been on 34% for the entire sale.
Wait, so it actually hasn't been on the actual daily deal?
No. It's been classed as a daily deal, as in it's got the front page, the block, but it hasn't had a bigger discount to reflect it being a daily deal. No.
Jeez.
Yup.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
And I'm kind of sad the Dynasty Warrior games didn't go on Encore, because I was going to get Dynasty Warriors 8.
Yeah, I asked you about that one. Is that the it is the Extreme Legend. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Extreme Legend Complete Edition, which has loads of optional DLC, so it's not very complete at all.
Whoa, holy shit! It's $190 worth of DLC?
Yeah, for a complete edition. It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, yeah.
Oh my god. But then again, it's all like costume packs, powerful weapons, unique weapons, wallpaper pack for $12 to $13. What is in this wallpaper pack? Tell me. 87 new wallpapers will be added, which can be viewed in the gallery.
Oh my god.
Sold it to me. I want it.
It's like the actual game was something like 60% off, and I was thinking of buying it, but then I forgot, and the actual sale ticked over and disappeared.
Aww.
And now it's like, no, I'm not buying it for that much.
Oh my god, Ark Survival. Oh, I want to talk about the reviews for that game.
I'm so curious.
I was tweeting a bit about that.
Oh, yeah. I remember you tweeting about this.
Oh, I want to talk about the reviews. Okay. All three of you know what Ark Survival is, right?
It's a game I'm wanting, but I don't have yet.
I know what it is, but I don't know what's up with the reviews.
Okay, so I was looking over the reviews in the game, like, oh, I'll just check it out. So, Ark Survival Evolved has a very, very interesting mechanic. let me find one of these reviews here. And it's it's one of the positive ones, very high ranked. You guys are gonna love this, by the way. Okay. Today I learned the Trank Arrow blueprint, so I made some Trank arrows. They render your enemy unconscious. I went and found one unlucky fucker and shot him twice with the Trank arrows. Eventually he fell unconscious, and I dragged him to my prison and locked him in. I told him that if he was a good boy, I would give him some cooked meat and a water skin. But as soon as he came to, he started punching the sleeping prisoners. So I tranked him again, and I force-fed him my poo. 1010 would turn into a psychopath again. Smiley face.
Sandbox games are scary. Oh my gosh, that brings me back to the DayZ kidnappings that used to happen. Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah, the ones I had in Rust, where they just build houses around other people's houses.
Yeah. This game.
That's incredible.
This review it's just... And the thing is, like, that's how it is for quite a few of these top-rated reviews. It's like, force-fed poop, 10 out of 10. Like, I mean,
if you can force-fed poo, what else is there to the game?
I mean, can you really love a game until you do that? I mean, really?
I mean, it really does seem like all of the cons are kind of brushed away with just being able to capture live players as prisoners and force feed them your poo.
Well, you don't even need dinosaurs for that.
Not at all. It's like, here's a game where you can capture and tame dinosaurs and it's super cool and you get to build awesome stuff. No, I want to kidnap people and force feed them my shit.
I approve of that fine text. Just the small print underneath the captured dinosaurs and people.
Welcome to the Human Centipede Online.
Oh, that is good marketing. People, for some reason, enjoyed that.
Oh, they would take that in stride. You know it.
They would make that like an Oculus Rift game and everything.
Oh, Christ, no. Oh.
Little special pads you wear around your knees so you can't walk.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got a game at conventions where you put on the rift and they lock you in a coffin.
Oh my god.
And like the whole point is that you have to talk to someone on the outside to try and make them figure out where the coffin is. And it's really cool.
That's scary though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Taphobos, I think. Can't spell for shit. Phobos.
I'm letting you know it's not Tofuphobos.
Is it something like that? It's like they showed it at Res and they took a whole coffin there which you had to lie in, and it was kind of brilliant.
That is really cool.
I don't know. Who signs up for games like that? Like, who says, sure?
I would.
I would do it. I would do it.
Yeah!
Wow. you
like, they can't just leave you there to die in the middle of a convention center. So, come play our game where your life will end today.
This may include risk of death.
It's in the
But
fine
it's
print.
fine. Because you're at a convention.
It's like, all you have to do is reach out to someone and... Oh my god, what if that really stinky dude in the My Little Pony shirt was in the coffin and he says, you know what, just follow my smell?
Oh no, what if you were the guy who had to go in after him?
Oh god. I think I would hate life. I would hate life. Like,
Just kill me.
Just take some hand
Please.
sanitizer and put it up your nose. It'll be fine.
Oh no. No.
That burns.
What if there was a
nothing.
co-op mode?
Hmm?
2 people, 1 coffin.
Oh.
at a convention?
This is going places. I don't know if I like it.
You know, San Francisco could probably get away with it.
Oh yeah, San Francisco could do it.
2 gamers enter, 1 gamer leaves. The coffin of death.
Oh god. One, yeah, you have to try and eat the other one or something.
2 gamers enter, 1 leaves.
That's so dark. That's so incredibly dark.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That is dark as kidnapping people
gets
and
hot.
taking them away and putting them in a cage and tranking them again if they start being rowdy.
Just
What?
take a nice long shit in their mouth. No thanks.
You gotta go when you gotta go. Nature calls.
Oh my god. And this is why Ark is such an amazing game. Because
Is it what shape ride by?
everything poops. That's literally in the game description. Plant, farm, and grow. Nurture plants nurture plants and seeds with fertilizer because everything poops after consuming calories.
It's a genius.
Someone had to
thing.
code this.
Now that you think about it,
Someone
had to
spent
do the
time in their life
animations for it.
making shitting dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And shitting humans. And
The artist must have had fun with it.
someone put in the idea that you could eat your own poop.
Ew.
Someone had
Of
to code
course
that
they
in.
did.
Someone had to code that in, like, no, this player isn't eating their own poop. I need to change that. Like, how someone spent their life, a good section of their life, good. Like, how do you tell that to
Someone
people?
got paid to do that as well.
I'd put that on a job description. No doubt I would. I made the dinosaur poop in Ark. Hire me, please. Please.
Oh
Well,
my
they've literally made shit that's still not as shit as what Ubisoft would make. So,
Oh!
damn!
oh,
Called out.
air horns. MLG Pro. Whoop whoop. Sponsored by Monster.
And Doritos.
Oh god.
What's Ubisoft done this time?
It was either Dorito flavored Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew flavored Doritos. I can't remember which one.
Bullshit! That's not a thing.
Yeah, Dorito flavored Mountain Dew is a real thing.
Why would you drink Doritos?
'Cause gamers?
Wasn't there? Who was it? It wasn't like Boogie who did the he blended Doritos into Mountain Dew and tried to drink it on one of his videos. Did not go well.
Oh, well, it's like they didn't realize it was a bad idea because they've just come along and be like, yeah, okay, we'll make a real one.
I think they knew it, and they did it anyway.
God, these people have no souls.
You don't need a soul when you make money on the internet.
It's
Boom!
right.
Drop the mic. Oh, we need to add that. That's a quote. That's a quote right there. Alright. Dorito flavored Mountain Dew is real. PepsiCo confirms. Oh my god. Why would you drink this? Why would you...
I'm really thirsty hearing all this. I want to get some water.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
God, we are always testing out new flavors of Mountain Dew and giving our fans a voice in helping decide on the next new product has always been important to us, a spokeswoman for PepsiCo said in a statement to the Huffington Post. We opened up the Dew Flavor Vault and gave students a chance to try this Doritos-inspired flavor as part of a small program at colleges and universities. Basically, what they did was, oh, try this and we'll pay you a little bit.
Ooh,
They call it
paid me, I'd do it.
Chewitos. I hate my life.
This isn't the first time PepsiCo has combined the highly caffeinated soda and the cheese-dusted nacho chips. PepsiCo also owns Frito-Lay, which makes Doritos, and the company has a long history of linking the two brands through new flavors or joint promotions.
Mm-hmm.
In 2008, PepsiCo released Doritos Quest, a sweet chip with a mystery flavor that was later identified as Mountain Dew.
God.
Who comes up with this shit?
I don't know, but he's probably pretty darn rich and has a lot of time.
Satan. It's Satan who came up with this.
Confirmed.
What's the most gamer thing ever? Mountain Dew flavored Doritos and Doritos flavored Mountain Dew. There's gotta be a video somewhere of someone ingesting both at the same time.
There probably is.
It's the internet. How can there not be?
You do what Boogie did, but you get like one of each. So you get the Mountain Dew flavored Doritos and you get the Dorito flavored Mountain Dew, and you blend them together.
Yep.
Oh god.
And
Yep.
oh, there
Poor
is something like I'm a fairly open-minded person, but there are some things in this world which we should be actively shunning, and this is one of them.
I would say absolutely, yeah.
Oh my god.
And I'm sure is it a Doritos pizza? There's something else really weird they did with Doritos. I think like that. Oh, is it just they sell Dorito dust on its own now?
Wait. What?
Dust. Not the flavoring. We're just gonna call it dust.
It's,
man,
well,
you
they
got the
can't
dust.
call it. They can't call it spice because Dune has the market on that.
I'm calling it right now. Someone's gonna buy that shit and like do a line of it on YouTube. Just snort it.
Oh no, yeah, that's
Cooler Ranch. Ah.
God.
Smelled it for years, man.
Oh god.
The dream.
Yeah.
Dream.
Doritos could be made to not have the gross dust bullshit on them, but they apparently decided that that's part of the experience, so they intentionally add Dorito dust to Doritos.
It's finger licking good.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't add anything to the flavor. They just think having a really difficult to eat bullshit powder on your crisps would be a good idea.
Doritos or Cheetos for the dust, yeah.
I saw a recipe online where it was like breaded fried chicken and the crumbs were actually crushed Doritos.
Actually, I've seen that before and it's not bad.
Really?
The crushed Doritos actually work pretty good for like the breading or crust or something.
Yum, yummy.
Really?
Very rarely, but sometimes.
God, this is what we've come
Doritos
to.
are just gross.
All the flavors, or just Doritos in general?
Just in general, just eating them is not a pleasant experience at all.
The stuff
I like
that
them
you
with beans and cheese.
Hmm?
Like bean dip? Yummy. I don't know.
Well, when you add dip to
How
something,
long have we been talking about Doritos?
I don't know, but I'm getting hungry.
Probably for about as long as you guys were talking about eating poop. Just saying.
I'd say it's about even. How about that new pie?
food topics that have happened this podcast episode: chicken nuggets, poop, Doritos, and Mountain Dew.
I think we might be gamers.
How dare you? You take that back, sir.
The instant indignation. That's it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate everything about this podcast and everything that's come from it.
Oh, you love it.
When do we get a Monsters Inc. game on Steam? That's my question.
Is there?
Mate, I'd love that. They've got them on PSN, and I want them both. But they've got Disney Universe.
Is that just for the PlayStation Store, or?
Disney Universe is on PC, but
there we go.
It's got a Monsters Inc. level.
That's awesome.
Which is
but it's not actually. Okay, so you just play as dressed up in the characters?
Oh yeah. It's not like you can actually play as anyone interesting.
Aww. Disney Universe, the video game, currently on sale for 33% off.
Yeah, I want Disney Infinity on there as well, but that's never going to happen.
What's Disney Infinity?
Disney Infinity is the one with the little figures.
They're like amiibos.
Yeah, they're like amiibos, but better.
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
I've got the Sully Infinity figure. That's the only one I've got.
Of course you do. Looking at your profile picture, I never would have guessed.
Really? Oh my god.
Sully. Never would have pegged you as a Sully guy. Oh my god.
On sale too. It's Elite Dangerous. It's only 25%, but I was kind of like interested in Elite Dangerous for a while, especially with other games like the Space Sim, like Holy Trinity right now, being like Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, and then No Man's Sky. I kind of want all of them.
But I think Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous are the only ones where you actually get to like fly around and do combat in the spaceship. I think No Man's Skies, you just travel around to different planets and collect resources, or
on E3's update, I guess you would call it, for No Man's Sky, they actually did show a combat section, so I think that's actually going to be included.
Okay, never mind then. Oh wait, what? Oh my god, is there another? Oh, this is H1Z1. Sorry. I was like, wait, is there another zombie survival offering a total sandbox experience? H1Z1 is a zombie survival MMO set in a post-apocalyptic world. Notice H1Z1 is in early access. Like, how many other how many words here line up with so many other zombie games?
All of them.
The thing is, that's on sale, but there's also 7 Days to Die, which is infinitely better.
Ooh.
So just get 7 Days to Die if you want to get H1LQ for bullshit.
7 Days to Die. Very positive. Released 2 years ago. Still early access. 60% off.
Yeah, but they do make regular updates to it though. Still.
It's $25. But it's on sale for 10. Okay. Nice. Oh, might try that one out. I don't know. Any games here that you're kind of disappointed that they're on the Steam sale, or any games here that stick out to you?
What as being bad?
Bad or good, either way. Let's hold you for last. OT and Saiyn, because I know Parlock's gonna have a field day. So OT and Saiyn, any games here that stick out to you as good or bad?
I'm gonna look over them all real quick.
Okay. A game on the Encore deals, I would say, that kind of sticks out to me as good. Killing Floor 2. That's actually really fun, though I don't like how everything goes bleached in the Z time.
Do you know? I really like that.
I don't like the bleached effect, but it hurts my eyes a little bit. Age of Mythology Extended Edition, just because I love that game. Great game. Mountain Blade Warband, that's gone on so many sales.
It's a neat game too.
Okay. I just imagined that people would have picked it up by now.
There's always new people getting into the Steam, and there's always bringing in new people, so I would say it's good going on sale as often as it does, because it is kind of the kind of game that only sells on sales. So
yeah, for sure. Let's see. Any game that sticks out to me is not particular. Like I'm surprised it made it to the sale. Flight Simulator X Steam version.
That's a lot of people really like that game.
Really?
it's beloved.
It's considered one of the best flight simulators.
It's a really good game. Only if you like
It's
flight
got the
sims.
entire world in it, apparently.
So you can fly the entire world, or?
Well, the thing about it
Apparently.
is, it has an outrageously huge modding community.
Oh.
So it's got that going for it. So if you're into the modding community, like high definition packs, completely new worlds, it's actually an outrageously good deal.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now, Bad Rats, on the other hand, it's a different story.
Don't.
Someone asked me if I played Bad Rats recently, and I'm just like, I don't know how to respond to this right now.
Bad Rats: The Rat's Revenge. Currently on sale for 81% off, 19 cents.
That's way
That's
too
the
much.
joke
Sorry.
gift game you give people.
Apparently it is mostly positive.
Don't know why.
Positive review. I would recommend it. I would not wish this upon my greatest enemy.
Ooh. I found a really good one. Outlast being 80% off at $4.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never played Outlast, but I've heard lots and lots of good things, and I know it's very well loved. So.
It's
The main
good.
game is great. The DLC is utter shite.
The DLC is basically, I would consider it like filler. Like if you want more Outlast, but you don't want to replay the main game, or if you've already played the main game enough, it's filler. Like it doesn't. The scares in Whistleblower DLC, nah, I'm not wowed. But Outlast, the main game,
It's like they took one bit of the main game, which everyone found really shocking, and they're like, we're going to try and one-up this, and they forgot to make a rest of a DLC around it. That is literally all Whistleblower is.
but the main game is fantastic.
The main game is totally worth getting.
Oh yeah, especially for $4. Shit.
Yo.
Yeah.
Just wanted
But
to mention in chat. The Hitman collection going at like $8. And that's a collection too, so you're gonna get multiple games out of it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Wait, Hitman Absolution is $4?
Dang.
Really? Wow. Like, in comparison, Blood Money's $1.80. Like, well, really? This was only released like 3 years ago. Not even. Oh, it's 80% off. Okay. Oh my god. What about you, OT? Anything stand out to you?
No, but I'm a really bad person to ask that question.
No, that's all right.
I just own way too many games to look at anything. Literally, a Steam sale has become, because a couple Steam sales ago and people gifting stuff and me buying all the bundles has turned the Steam sale into like, oh, own that one. Oh, don't own that one. Haven't played this one. Sad face.
273 games later.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where I'm at right now, so I understand that. Because if you're like, that would be a good deal if I didn't own that.
But as a side note to everyone in chat, if you guys are looking for a useful tool in the last 2 days of the sale, this site helps me a lot find out what's the best deal.
Steam database, okay.
Because you can actually sort by percentage off, which is pretty sick.
Oh, wow.
It's a very good resource then, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And it also shows you the price trends over time, which is nice. Like, up to years ago.
So you can tell if a game's going to go on sale like again and wait, or just say, alright, it's not going to go on sale probably.
Or the long revered question, is this worth it at this point in time? Yeah.
Okay, everyone, gird your loins. It's Parlock's turn.
I'm ready.
Right, I've got me list up, so I'm gonna just crash through real quick. Gonna crash real quick through my list of good games, and then I'll talk about the shit ones. Okay, so you want to get. Right, Vin said earlier that I did it all in one breath, so I'm going to try and do it all in one breath this time.
No, you're going to pass out, dude.
Yeah! I'm not, I'm fine.
Okay, go.
Watch Dogs: The Forest, Killing Floor 2, Chivalry, Far Cry 2, Child of Light, Banished, Hotline Miami 1 and 2, The Banner Saga, Aliens vs Predator, Outlast, all of the Fallouts, Life is Strange, Valkyria Chronicles, all the Bioshock, 7 Days to Die, Mountain Blade Warband, City Skylines, all the Elder Scrolls Don't Starve, Final Fantasy 7, Batman Arkham Asylum and City, Prison Architect, Payday 2, Hand of Fate, Ground Zeroes, Crusader Kings 2, Dying Light, Shadow of Mordor, Gary Scott, Terraria. Look. No, I got to Terraria. I was so close. I had like 6 games left. Terraria, Lords of the Fallen, all of the Assassin's Creed, bar Liberation and Unity, The Wolf Among Us, Dishonored and The Binding of Isaac, Euro Truck Sim 2, Sniper Elite V2, and Dead Rising 2 off the record.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
They're the good ones that you should buy.
Okay.
The shit ones, which totally aren't buying, don't get Batman Arkham Origins. Don't bother with Rise Son of Rome. Don't bother with any armor, because they're all utter shite. Don't bother with any Far Cry After 2. Don't bother with any Tomb Raider. The Long Dark's kind of Don't bother with any Borderlands. Don't bother with any Saints Row. I didn't like Castle Crash as much.
I've never played it.
I didn't like Metal Gear Solid Revengeance all that much.
The Revengeing.
I like one song.
Yeah, that one is just. Trying to see. Don't like Counter-Strike. Don't like Insurgency or Space Engineers, and that's it. Apparently, according to what I own. So holy shit.
Okay. Wow.
That was surprisingly positive for me.
Yeah.
Well done, Parlock.
I know. Oh, and don't bother with H1Z1
Yeah, don't.
or XCOM
Ooh.
or
no.
Galciv
Ooh.
or Hitman.
I'm kind of curious about the XCOM.
XCOM franchise. Don't get the Bureau.
Oh yeah. XCOM Bureau is bad. The Bureau
is very, very bad.
They're all very, very bad.
You can get like $10 for Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, like both.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one thing I don't understand. Why the hell is the base game Enemy Unknown the same cost as the expansion Enemy Within?
I don't know. I asked that question about World of Warcraft so many times. But like, I never got an answer.
It's a very good question to ask. And of course, all the classic XCOM games that are just basically, do you want to tear your hair out? Then play classic. Play these classic games, and you will just break all of your keyboards. Because apparently, for the classic XCOM series, there's a bit of a, not a boogeyman story, but a very like, haha, they finally got you story. So in the original XCOM, all the aliens spawn at random points through the map. And there is a possibility that they all spawn just when you're getting off the plane. In which case, when you're moving to get off of the plane, you end up in a crossfire and all of your guys die. Because XCOM.
Good game design, yeah!
Yay!
It's like random enemy placements. Yes.
I just don't like XCOM. I don't have a new one. Don't like any of the old ones. They just pull the shit out of me.
But let's see. I don't know. This entire Steam sale has been very lackluster for me. And it's not even because I have a full library. I really don't compared to most people.
I do 1,426 games.
Yo, can you add me on family shit?
Oh, guys. It's like at least half of the Uncle sales I own already.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, there is another one I saw, Transistor. It's only $5 right now. That's a beautiful game.
Oh yeah. I like the Supergiant games. I never got into Transistor though. I think when I played Transistor, I tried. Their leveling system is very strange to me. You know, like in Bastion, you just collect pieces and you make new weapons, and you get, you know, health upgrades. That's it. But with Transistor, you have to like pick out talents and put slots into other things and augment. I just never got into that.
That's fair enough, yeah. It definitely was much more complex and had a lot more possibilities with it, which is actually what I really liked about it on that exact contrary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's hundreds of different possibilities of how to combine different, you know, different abilities and what they affect each other, how they affect each other. And I was talking to a friend of mine, we had totally two different play styles, completely. And that to me is incredible, and it has a great soundtrack too, so.
It does. It does. I love the soundtracks of both Bastion and Transistor. Gameplay, I just never got into it.
I think that was the case with most people.
Oh my god. Okay. Are there any special events that you guys are looking forward to, or any current events topics that you'd like to discuss before I jump on this Tumblr that I just found?
There is one that I think is going to be a pretty great note, which would be TwitchCon, which is actually coming up in like September, so pretty close.
I'm going to myself as well, so I'll see you all there.
I'll see you
Anyone
there.
who's going, I'll see you there.
But it's kind of funny because it basically is like Twitch decided to throw itself a party, and I think it's really neat.
Oh.
I don't really know.
Have you seen the titles for the panels for that thing though?
I have not seen any of the panels yet.
Hit us up with the
let me
link.
just find them. Hang on.
Alright.
No, I want to read them out because they're cringeworthy as hell.
Oh my.
Yeah, so, you know, people keep saying TwitchCon's going to be this big party for Twitch streamers and it's going to be all that. You get to enjoy some of these high quality panels such as Your Brand on Twitch, Broadcasting on a Budget, Tips for Beginning and Veteran Broadcasters. Can we just play the legality of Let's Play video and streams?
Wow.
When do you need a manager?
What?
Getting developers fired up about your stream. Getting games for free. PR and new media. Like straight off with that.
Oh no. Is that good?
Ow.
developers that I talk to, like, they often make note of, like, oh, like, I got this email from this random person asking for a free copy of my game, but they don't have links to Twitch, YouTube, or anything. Like, it's literally just a random person saying, "Hi, I'm PewDiePie. Like, give me a copy of your game." PewDiePie rises again. Like, "Hi, give me a copy of your game. I'm a very famous YouTuber." Yeah, I said it that way because that's how it was spelled.
Oh, jeez.
YouTuber.
YouTube. Yes.
Snap. Dude.
Yeah.
Shot.
But anyway, Parlock, continue with the names.
Sorry, there was one more really, really cringe-worthy one, which...
I still can't get over the manager one.
Oh yeah, passion to paycheck, making a career out of broadcasting. It's like they want it to be PAX, and they want it to have the casualness of PAX, and then with their panels, they're just like
pure business.
By the way,
Those were
but
used
what I love.
This is the thing. They didn't actually plan any of the panels, to my knowledge. I think they said, "All right, guys, you can submit panels to us," or something like that. And that's why they're going to be this.
So these are like groups of Twitch streamers,
I believe,
who are like, "Oh well, let's make this look as official as possible," which is, I don't know. I still don't understand the management part of it. It sounds like advertising, like, "Hey, I'm a manager. Would you like me to take a cut of your pay?"
Oh God, from YouTube to Twitch, transitioning your content. Wow. Building a better channel, PR companies that watch, and what you can do about it.
That last one sounds like an ad on one of those, "Hey, this guy knows this fancy trick, etc., etc., hates him for it."
Shock advertising.
Oh,
this one's got people I actually recognise in it, and even then the title is still awful. Level Up. Developing the framework for success. Like, take a load of business buzzwords and ram them together, and that's a panel title going to TwitchCon.
I would have had a panel. It'd be called TwitchCon Puppet.
Societa says, Societa says, "I hope it has stuff for non-broadcasters too." Doesn't sound like it. Parlock, are there any stuff for just viewers? Not for any people?
There's Growing from Nothing, Late Night with Cryotic and Russ. Oh, there's the Super Guitar Bros concert. And that's it. All the panels are for streamers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But what I love is that they have all of these really proper business, like, work style panels. And then they've got Darude going there to do the music because of Sandstorm.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
They've got different rooms. Their different rooms are called the Bible Thump Theatre, the Kappa Theatre, the Sandstorm Theatre, and the Frank Z Theatre. And this entire thing sounds awful.
It is, again, Twitch throwing a party for itself.
Yeah, really but it's like they invited the entire board. It's like, I'm sure it's going to be great insofar as just go get drunk and meet a lot of Twitch friends.
That's all it is.
But the actual convention stuff is, oh dear.
I mean, that's really how it ends up being at a lot of these, from my experience at PAX. I mean, from as a broadcaster's perspective, as someone who went to PAX Prime last year, it was pretty much, hey, we're all going to go give around, business cards to each other, do whatever. But as soon as we're done with the event, for 3-4 hours, we're going to walk around, look at things. And then we're going to go, to the Twitch house, get drunk, have fun. And that's it. It's really about partying, really, less than the event. And that's kind of my worries with TwitchCon. I think it's going to be very prevalent.
I mean, I think that's... Yeah. I mean, it's the first year they're doing TwitchCon 2. And it's going to take time for it to evolve before they go into non-caster stuff. Like, if you look at like early gaming conventions, I mean, looking at PAX now versus PAX then, I mean, you would see a huge schism or non-coverage of, say, tabletop versus PC gaming or even console gaming. You know,
Mhm.
so and I think it's gonna take time before TwitchCon has something that's relevant for everyone. I don't know, but with that said, it's definitely gonna be an interesting party.
The actual party stuff's going to be interesting. It's just everything else surrounding it is just completely missing the point of why people would go to a TwitchCon.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, it's the same way I feel about VidCon, though. I don't know,
Wait, what's that one?
which is YouTube's thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's the same, because people had the same response to when VidCon first came out. Like, who wants to hang out with a bunch of just YouTubers or famous personalities, especially if you're a non-content producer? But over time, it's become quite the thing. So I guess time will tell.
It'll evolve, and they're gonna keep
suppose,
doing
yeah.
it.
I've never been to VidCon. Actually, I didn't even know VidCon was a thing. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
All it is people for a weekend at some hotel in America screaming over Dan is not on fire.
Druid asks, but that begs the questions: why go to the con? Why not save the money and just hang out in the city with your friends for the weekend?
I have a perspective on that, but I'll let someone else go first.
I don't know.
I think is this in context of all the talks and stuff like that are purely aimed that seem to be purely aimed at streamers and content producers? I don't know.
I mean, I say this from the perspective of not only being a content producer, but also a consumer of said content, and also third, being like a member of the communities. You know, I'm part of a lot of communities on Twitch TV, Hitbox, YouTube, all that fun shit, right? And people will say, oh, well, you know, if you're not going to the convention or you couldn't get tickets, go to the convention, you know. And a lot of people are saying, what's the point? And I know Druid, and he's very anti-TwitchCon. I mean, I respect his opinion. But the thing is, for me, I don't think there's any other opportunity for me to meet those people in said community. Like if I went to every single person I knew on Twitch and tried to organize my own thing, that's not going to happen. And conventions are nice because they are this once a year / lifetime opportunity, depending on your capacity to go to these things, to actually meet these people that you've met in these communities. You know, and the same thing goes for gaming conventions or huge scale LAN parties or QuakeCon or anything like that. So, I mean, to have one specifically related to Twitch, something that's fairly new, that has been huge for me in my life, I think that's really cool. And I jumped at the opportunity to go to TwitchCon. Like, literally, when they made the announcement, I booked the hotel and flight tickets right away.
Wow.
I totally agree with that, too.
It's a good point. You wouldn't... Odds of meeting these people, like, outside of your computer screen. Very, very rare.
Yeah, like, unless if I'm taking a road trip across the U.S., which I do plan on doing one time in my life just to meet people. But until then, like, last year, like this year, what day is it? This year's PAX East, I got to meet so many people on Twitch that I had never met before, and that I had been wanting to. And not even just people I look up to, but people in my community I've become friends with. People I've, like, spent hours playing games with, you know, for the past 4 years. And, like, being able to, like, you know, hug these people and share a beer with them, that's definitely worth the hundreds of dollars it costs me, because I won't get that opportunity again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Beautifully said.
But
See how beautiful he said that was?
Okay. I think we have... Yeah, it's... I think we'll give this another 15 minutes, so we'll have a quick question and answers section for myself, Parlock, OT, and Sayin. So feel free to drop any questions for us in chat. And then we will just advertise ourselves, or in Saiyin's case, he will advertise us for us, I guess.
I'll do it.
Meanwhile, I'll be reading these like horrible Steam reviews from Steam Review Watch on Tumblr. Genuine quality PC game reviews from the harshest of critics. Now, the thing about all these reviews is that they have ridiculous amount of hours played. Check this out. I love that. After hundreds of hours on this, I can honestly say that I cannot recommend this game. 495 hours played.
It makes no sense. You put 400 hours in that game and you're saying you don't like it. Right.
Play this game if you don't give a shit about cheaters. 163 and a half hours played.
Oh my gosh. These people though.
Oh my god, okay. No matter how much money you spend on this game, it won't be enough for money first. Do not play this game. 4,586.2 hours played.
How many years is that?
Why?
10%, right?
Jeez.
I cannot recommend this game to anyone who wants straight games and no cheating. 7,590 hours played.
Maybe he doesn't want to straight playing.
maybe that's just what he likes. You know?
Ooh. Don't let my hours fool you. This is probably the most terrible game of all time. 147 hours played. Why? These reviews are basically saying, don't be me. Don't be me.
It's the game you love to hate.
The worst game ever, the worst support in community, the worst anti-cheat, the worst devs. 434 hours played. Good God. This game lacks replayability. 1,233 hours played.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I literally wasted my life playing this torturous game and gained nothing but stress. Almost 2,000 hours played.
It's a very stressful 2,000 hours. Can't stop. It's so stressful.
You don't know his story. He lost his high-paying job, his loving family, and his sexy mistress to CS:GO.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Archaea, it actually doesn't say. This is Steam Review Watch Tumblr, and I'm just like reading these, and they're hilarious. Oh my god. Whoa, very displeased. Game is full of bugs. Totally killed a childhood game. 117 hours played. But yeah, guys, send us questions. Otherwise, I'll keep reading these horrible reviews. Save us from these horrible reviews. Okay, you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play like guess the game.
Oh jeez, here we go.
I'm ready.
All right. Now, I don't know the actual answers. Okay, so we just have fun with this. Fucking shit! I want my Dosh back. I hate this game. Fick this.
Killing floor.
Burn it. 887.
Yeah, as soon as you said Dosh.
Okay. Are you now, or have you at any time been on fire? I've been on fire.
Only once, and it wasn't for very long. As a dragon, this happens sometimes, but I mostly breathe fire, so there's that.
Parlock, OT, either of you two been on fire?
I've had third-degree burns on my hands. Is it third degree? Which one's the one which isn't your bones?
That'd be like first
degree.
First or second degree.
Yeah. Third degree is there's no going back.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I've had like the worst before you lose your hand on the hands.
I've had chemical fire, but it was on my lab coat, so no scars or anything like that.
I appreciate that so much.
In high school.
Lab coats.
Lab coats, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. was there anything they don't show at E3 that we were hoping for?
Dark Cloud
Mafia 3.
Mafia 3 for Parlock. Saiyan?
Dark Cloud 3.
Dark Cloud 3. OT?
Silent Hills.
Ooh.
Oh, that will never happen. Farewell, my friend.
Just cry yourself to sleep.
I would say Final Fantasy 9 Remake, because I love Final Fantasy 9.
Oh, yeah. That should be coming up eventually, huh?
Yep.
Did you get 7 though, right?
We got 7. We did it, Reddit.
Square says, come on, guys. Calm down. We can only do one remake at a time.
Screw that. Screw that. You're Squeenix. Shut up. You got freaking Final Fantasy 13's 1 through 3 on the Steam. Shut up. Shut your lying mouths. And that's how passionate I am about Final Fantasy 9. What is the biggest surprise that came out of E3?
I have one. The Last Guardian. That was the biggest surprise for me.
OT?
That my Xbox 360 collection might not be completely useless.
Ooh. Parlock.
Probably Dishonored 2. For me. Well, I mean, like, we knew it was happening, but the whole, like, you can play as Emily was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Unravel.
Oh, yeah.
Unravel for me.
Yarny!
Yarny was the biggest surprise.
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Any other questions, or we can go back to... Oh, the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy. Ooh.
Yeah. Which is sold out now, by the way.
Oh, shit.
That was cool.
That was fast. That was, what, 2 days? Not even.
About?
Not even.
Oh my god. Let's see.
Oh, Pele. Pele was the biggest surprise of E3.
Oh, Pele. What about Jason Derulo? For Just
what about
Dance.
Hoop God?
Hoop God.
Hoop God.
Who was okay? Who is Hoop God?
I don't know.
It's Hoop God.
It was amazing.
Who's Hoop God? I feel like the presenter just took a random fan, like out of the crowd, and said, "You are now Hoop God. You are now our gaming deity."
Oh, jeez. That brings me back to the Goddess thing. Oh, jeez. That one game called Goddess, where, was it Peter Molyneux was working on?
Goddess.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that didn't go through.
Yeah, it got cancelled. Well, I think they stopped development on it. The guy who won Curiosity, he was promised a cut of the funds and a lot of creative control over Godus, and he never got that, ever. And Peter Molyneux then had a massive breakdown, and one of my friends interviewed him for The Guardian, and that all went well, and basically he said he's never talking to the press again.
Dang!
That was Godus.
Wow.
Dang.
The salt is real.
Like, my god. Well, then again, Peter Molyneux kind of... He really got laid into. Something you want to share with the rest of the class?
Sorry, I thought I could silently undress, but I guess that was wrong. Sorry, guys.
Who needs pants anyways, really?
Saying naked.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Weird.
Rock paper shotgun ripped into him.
Yeah. Holy crap. Good grief. I almost feel bad for him.
On the one hand, I do, and on the other, he lied. So no.
He
really promised more than he could give.
Peter Molyneux has such a terrible reputation and history of overselling his games. Like, he would be a great marketer, but just don't let them near the actual like games, because it's just I'm so mad about Fable. So mad. It's been over 10 years. I'm still mad about Fable. He oversold it so much. I was like, damn you, Molyneux. You lie. You sit upon a throne of lies. Drinking your liarade.
Liarade. Wow.
That sounds like something I'd drink. Is it flavored like Doritos or Mountain Dew?
Both. A horrible amalgamation of the two. Oh my god. So they use up all their money on Pele, who didn't even talk about the video game. No. Pele was... I don't even think Pele understands Liarade. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even think Pele, like, knew what what was in the game. He probably just hired to talk about his love of soccer and build up hype for a outdoors physical sports activity at E3.
Oh my god.
I was talking about this during the thing and on a voiceover with a couple of my friends, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I really feel like he deserved a better audience. I don't know, like people who actually cared about soccer.
Yeah, or people who actually knew.
Or
He was just at the wrong convention.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I feel like he just took the wrong train, and the guys were like, "Hey, Pele, come over here. Here's $1,000." And he just
Okay.
get on my stage. Alrighty then.
And then just talk about your love of soccer to a bunch of people who spend their days indoors playing video games.
Fucking Pele.
I feel so bad for him too. Like, this is what my life has come to. he says as he's like holding his money after the convention. This is what my life has come
Alright,
to.
you guys paid for this. Bye.
Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Guess this game. Paid characters are OP. Matchmaking sucks. The community sucks. You will not have fun playing this. It gets boring and tedious after a certain point. 4 out of 10. 225 hours played.
It's like every pay-to-win game ever I've heard.
That doesn't narrow it down.
Too many lies. 889 hours played.
I don't even know on that one.
Peter Molyneux.
Oh god.
Snap.
Oh shit. Let's see. Oh my god. My IQ went down by 50 points by playing this game. 1010 would not play again. 4,000 hours played.
Secret of the Magic Crystal.
Secret of Dark Souls and Secret of the Magic what?
I
Crystal.
gained IQ from playing Dark Souls after a certain amount of hours. I'm pretty sure they're just a little squishy and weird, a little bit hollowed, I guess you might say.
Let's see. I'm looking for interesting ones, but they're all just like, I hate this game. It's terrible. This game would easily get 9 out of 10 if it worked. 172 hours played.
Every early access game.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Let's see. Who is worse, Richard Garriott or Peter Molyneux?
Peter Molyneux.
I'm gonna go with Molyneux because he has the cooler last name.
I have no idea who either of those people are.
Peter Molyneux did Black and White and Populous and that sort of stuff. Richard Garriott did Ultima.
Peter Molyneux
I liked Ultima.
also did the Fable series,
Oh.
which I will never forgive him for. Never, with your nasally voice. What do you folks think about Sony promoting a Kickstarter?
That was really cool.
Kickstarter's a
actually.
shit show anyway. Whatever. Shenmue 3 is gonna suck,
I think
so I don't really care.
Shenmue 3 is basically going to be like Half-Life 3, except Sony is making it. You know, it's going to have a lot of hype, but I don't feel like it's going to be able to live up to that hype, and that's what worries me about the game. As for Sony promoting it on a Kickstarter, there's so many back and forth arguments you could have about that. One argument is like, oh, it's trickle down economics. When will you let us go? All right, Parlock. Last round of questions, guys. Yeah, Peter Molyneux did do the curiosity experiments. No, Parlock, you're not getting out of the cage.
Can we just go full circle and mention something about eating poop? Because I think we were going that direction anyway.
As they say, when in doubt, segue.
Oh my god, and just as you say that, Mornblade asks, what should I have for lunch?
There you go! Solve that question.
That's lyrics. Oh my god, this is awful. But yes, it is almost time. We've just hit the 3-hour mark, so let's wrap it up.
3 fucking hours.
Okay, guys. Feel free to advertise yourself, starting with Parlock.
Yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at Joe Parlock. I'm also on Destructoid.com in the morning UK time every Monday to Friday doing news. I'm also the managing editor of IndieHaven.com. We put stuff out basically every day there. Hitbox.tv/Parlock. That's it. Oh, and Patreon.com/Parlock.
You could drop the links. Drop the links, bro.
I could. Oh, but I have to type them.
OT.
God. I'll mute myself for this.
Destructoid.com.
Can I actually plug an event instead of myself?
Sure.
All right, cool. Although really short. Hi guys, I'm OT, HeyOT6. Broadcaster on Twitch. I do blind runs. But I'm actually running an event on Twitch. My community it's called The Worst Barbecue Ever. If you guys are broadcasters of any variety or new, you can sign up. And long story short, it's a week of broadcasters casting back to back and then just rating each other on a schedule. It's a really cool way to meet new broadcasters, get new viewers, and also just meet other people. So you can check it out. It's the sticky on my Twitter, which is right here. We've been doing this event for about 4 years, twice a year, once in the summer, worst barbecue ever, and once in the winter, worst Christmas ever. But definitely check it out. It's lots of fun. We'll see you there.
Okay, Saiyn?
Okay, is this where I self-advertise everybody else? No. Just to go ahead and say this real quick, then I'm Sayn, also known as SayintheDragon. I'm a partner broadcaster on Twitch. I do a solo podcast styled interactive commentary and play games on Twitch and stuff. Yeah. But no, all around, these guys are amazing. Go follow all of them. Twitch.tv/super. No, just go follow them. Don't worry about me. Bye.
I think we lost Saiyn again. He's gone off.
I just fell into a small coma for a second. Now I'm good.
He's the narcoleptic dragon.
I do sleep a lot. I tried to.
We noticed.
SaiynVin47. Jesus Christ, OT.
Tumblr shipping.
Crossing the streams.
Wow. Watch, there's actually, in the future, someone's actually going to do that, too. It's like, damn, all these names are taken. Mash the two together. You can follow me here at my Twitch account, and I also have a Hitbox account. I'm going to post a link to my Twitters, which my Twitter and my YouTube are the two most effective places to follow me. Twitter for live updates, and YouTube for VODs, Let's Play series, and whatever other stuff my brain comes up with. But yeah, I believe that will be it for the podcast, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Can you let me out now, Finn?
All right.
Can you open the cage, please? For fuck's sake.
Where's my water bottle?
Get the trank arrows, dude. Get the trank arrows.
No, not the track
out.
again. I just brushed my teeth.
It's like, stop poking the other prisoners. Where's the trank arrows?
At least eat more corn.